I actually had no idea it was recording. I was getting all the information up and everything. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to the Doobie Brothers with their song I Cheat the Hangman. This is off of their album Stampede, which was released in 1975. This is a request from several of you. Thomas McIntosh, Robert Cartier, Juliano Ricardo, IP Survive, David Oliveris. There's been a few of you that have been mentioning this song, so I had it on my list for the longest time, and now is the day to give it a listen, give it a whirl, give it a spin, give it a twirl. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. You can join me on Twitter, you can join me in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on this song, and let's do it. This is I Cheat the Hangman by the Doobie Brothers.
Days grow short, the nights are gone. Since you were here, I can't go on. I cried for you to no avail. Now my life runs cold when the night winds wail. But I cheat the hangman, cheated him many times before. Then I toast the hour, turn sweet lips to sour. Yes, I cheat the hangman, and even when life has flown away, I leave a kiss behind. The rain that fell upon my stone, like tears you cry, I shared alone. I walk the night, I cannot sleep. The love you spend, you cannot read. But I cheat the hangman, I cheated him many times before. Then I close the hour, has turned sweet lips to sour. Yes, I cheat the hangman, and even when life has flown away, I leave a kiss behind. The glow of love will shine. Lighted windows stare at the stranger there returning home. Only lighted windows stare at the lonely stranger there returning home. lighted windows stare at the stranger there returning home. or stare at the lonely stranger there returning home.
I'm gonna need a little bit of a history lesson on the Doobie Brothers because I had no idea that the Doobie Brothers, what a fool believes. Okay, it's way off key. I had no idea that the Doobie Brothers made music like this. I know Michael McDonald, was in the band at a point. Is that when the music changed? Was he like the Phil Collins of the Doobie Brothers? Because even though I like that, I love What a Fool Believes, but this was so much different than what I was expecting from the Doobie Brothers. I was expecting like easy listening. I wasn't expecting a story that I was going to be so engaged in. And the music, vocals. Let's talk vocals really quick. I don't know exactly who's doing what in this song. There's a list of everybody, of course, but there's a lot. They're all doing a lot of different things. But the guitars and lead vocals are at least performed by Tom Johnston and Patrick Simmons. I don't know who was singing in the beginning there, but like captured emotion, captured feelings, made you feel something. Made me feel something at least. Talking about cheating the Hangman, cheating death. Let's back it up just a little bit. Gorgeous singing. I wasn't expecting something like this. I like how the guitars, which are also played by them, as well as Jeff Skunk Baxter. This is a really nice setup. Perfectly matches with the album cover, by the way. And even though I saw the album cover, obviously, before doing the song, I wasn't expecting like something so folk country-like, I mean, from the first line of the singing, like, you're in, And then that ending build-up. Listen, this was a song that was 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and it could have gone on just a few more minutes, in my opinion, because I was enjoying where the song was going. I was enjoying where it went, but I would have loved to see where it carried forth from there. But they packed a lot into this song. They made it start from small and intimate beginnings and then grow into something a lot bigger and a lot more epic. Okay, and I do have a little bit of information here. It says that the guitarist Patrick Simmons wrote and sang lead on this song. So Patrick Simmons, I mean, he really did a fantastic job on this song. Not what I was expecting at all, but really glad with what I got. It's almost like waking up Christmas morning and hoping that you got a PS4 for Christmas, but you wake up and you got a PS5. You know, like it's not what you were expecting, but in some ways it's better than what you were expecting. Love the little bits of orchestra that are coming in as well, those held notes. And you get some riffing as well that just begins a little bit, hinting to where the story is going to go, and of course where the music, not the mucus, where the music is going to lead. I like how those harmonies come back in at the end of that, echoing basically what he said, you know, cheating him many times before. This is really cool, and it's perfectly progressed. You know, like this has great pacing, great rhythm, and it feels right. Also, kind of make it stand out. So, for example, when he talks about the rain that fell upon my stone, they get almost like a rain-like sound effect going on in there. I like the way that the harmonies build up. I like the way that Simmons' pacing changes as he's singing in the verse and how he changes into the chorus. And even though it doesn't blow up like a typical chorus would, he kind of like sneakily gets into it. But I like how his pacing and his rhythm and his delivery changes there as well. It's just really cool, really subtle, brings you into a loop that you're going to get stuck into later on without doing it so overtly or beating you over the head with it. That's cool. I love how he rounds that all out in the end. And there's some beautiful harmonies going on. I mean, this is just a really good song. I'm really impressed by this. And I like how in the middle section, after about 3 minutes, this is when the music starts to change and shift. Those drums coming in, so wonderfully done. Of course, the orchestra, yeah. But I like how the drums don't just come in abruptly and, you know, it's not like they say, okay, here's where the powerful moment of the song comes in. They really gently lead you into it. Drums on the song played by John Hartman, perhaps also Keith Knudsen, maybe. But then once you get into this, like, you're in. Right? Like, you're in. And then the drumming really picks up. Skip further ahead. This is fantastic. That's an outro if I've heard one, okay? That is a fantastic outro. The trumpets being played by the Condoli brothers. The Condoli brothers apparently also played on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. I mean, that is awesome. That is a huge outro. I am really impressed by this song. If anything, I come away from this song, like I said, educated, impressed, and wondering where the change happened. Maybe this is just like, maybe this song is the special case of the band. I don't know if this album or the rest of maybe perhaps part of their career is music like this, or at some point did it change into songs, like I said, like, you know, What a Fool Believes. I don't know, because I don't really know the Doobie Brothers' history, really. And then getting into the lyrics, the days grow short, the nights are gone. Since you were here, I can't go on. I cried for you to no avail. Now my life runs cold when the night winds wail. But I cheat the hangman, cheated him many times before. The bell that tolls the hour has swept or turned sweet lips to sour. Yes, I cheat the hangman, and even when life has flown away, I leave a kiss behind. So the phrase cheat the hangman, if I remember correctly, implies like you killed yourself before the next day when you're going to be executed. Like you cheated the hangman out of killing you, right? Or out of executing you. But from what is kind of perhaps implying here, he may be implying that he's cheating the hangman by like maybe escaping prison, or maybe not. He says he leaves a kiss behind. Let's read the next few verses and maybe we can figure it out. The rain that fell upon my stone. Okay, so stone like gravestone. Okay, all right. Now it makes more sense. Like tears you cry, I shared alone. Okay, like she's weeping over him because he's dead now, just like he would cry alone, perhaps in the prison cell. Okay. Now it's making sense. I walk the night, I cannot sleep. The love you spin, you cannot reap. So perhaps he's talking about like after he's died, he walks alone, maybe. The glow of love will then shine. Lighted windows stare at the lonely stranger there returning home. Only lighted windows stare at the lonely stranger there returning home. Okay, I'm getting two ideas. I'm not sure which one's right or if any of them are right. Either one, he did kill himself, and the stranger returning home to find the lights on is like his ghost returning home. Something like that. Or he escaped prison, he did cheat the hangman, and he's coming back home. one way or another, he's coming back home. I'm just not sure if he's alive or not when he's doing it. Anyways, excellent song. Really surprised me. I love when I get surprised. This is what I love about the channel. You guys give me certain songs and I'm like, oh, I expect this, and then I get this. Join me on Twitter. Join me in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the song. Let me know what you think about the lyrics as well, if I'm close or if I'm just off. Totally. You can support the channel on Patreon, but before you leave, if you could just press the like button, it helps me. As far as I know, it doesn't hurt you. And have a fantastic day, guys. Bye.